Hello, this is Veeler, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV. Last time, well, we saved everyone, as you can see us back here in the Waking Sands. Before I accept the next mission, though, I need to have a little discussion here. Now, no one's in trouble. I'm just going to say, these next few episodes are going to be very, very awkward. In quick succession, we have one trial and 2 dungeons, all with heavy storyline involved in them. Especially when we get to Castor Marinidium and the Praetorium. I don't have a group for that. I'm sorry, but unless I can find someone in the next couple days to volunteer, like, 8 people. Well, there may be some very odd cuts. I really hate breaking up, having to replay storyline, or replay the cutscenes to get them for the video, because then it kind of just kills the flow of my commentary, but I'm out of options right now. I posted something on the Cactar Facebook, and nothing yet, so, but, the first part of this isn't going to be too bad. The, Cape Westwind is not too hard. So, well, let's find out the plan for the, attack on the Garlean Empire. Operation Archon. Ophelia would brief you on the Eorzean Alliance planned counteroffensive against the Empire. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. No. It's enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. Cool, Minfilia, Yashola, Ida, well, Tataru wouldn't do anything anyways. Me, we can all go home. That sexist man. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. Oh, we got a nice little lovely map of Eorzea. And where we have Limsa Laminta, Gridania, Ulda. This is one of the castrums here. Right here is Ishgard, and this is Coerthus, and this is up here, the Mordona and Castrum Occidents. But we'll find that all out in a minute. From west to east, the maelstrom of Limsa Laminza, the immortal flames of Ulda, and the order of Twin Adder of Gridania. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Laminza, we have Castrum Occident, situated in eastern Vilbrand, and Castrum Maritinum, which lies to the south and east, in the midst of the Rotana Sea. Oh, did I call the wrong one Castrum Occident? I'm sorry. Near Ulda, we have Castrum Marinidium to the north, and the coastal outpost at Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Marinum to the mainland by means of a magic transporter. Near Gridania, we have Castrum Orions, which lies upon the eastern edge of the 12th Wood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. Okay, I was wrong on where Mordona was too. I'm sorry. I should have known better, because I know there's a zone from Mordona to Thanalon. Oh well. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castor Meridianum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castor Meridianum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Relativus Sarbina. He's the Rogadin that was pretty much just sent there. According to our intelligence, the Praefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Theodore, we would have you lead this assault. Oh, cool. That's all. I get to kill one guy. Okay. Reason is a peerless field tactician. Shorn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Occident will be as a snake without its head. Oh, that was Capilimo. Phase 2 will see us sever Castor Meridianum's primary line of supplies. As soon as Riaten's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Occident. At that very hour, the Lamentan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castor Meridianum. Well, sounds good so far. That's, what, 3 places we've destroyed? At the same time? Meanwhile, in the 12th Wood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Orions. And they'll have the Sylph to help them. Phyrexia's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Don't you start, Ida. Don't you start. But, we can't access Castrum Orions, but we can see it on the map. Oh, I never noticed. That's where Alamigo is. I wonder what the one that's up where I thought Mordona was is. Oh, maybe that's Garlemald. I can't really read it. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castor Meridianum's defenses. And I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but I'm doing better than I did before. I used to call it Meridian, or Meridium. Either one, that I never remembered. Then I saw it with a combination of, oh, this is Zephyl up here. That's not really referenced on anything other than items and by Ixal. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventure unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Oh, who's gonna head that one? Its mission, to disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Praetorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima weapon is believed to be housed. Bueller, we would have you take command once more. Yo dog, we put a fortress in your fortress so you can house the Ultima weapon in your fortress. And apparently me doing more work. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adders will blockade the railway which connects Sentry to Meridianum, preventing the timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. Yeah, Sentry is the one up in Mordona. I'm sorry. A wise precaution! The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two casters is capacious enough to transport a small army, by all accounts. I believe this is called the Phantom Train, or Doom Train. Don't remember what they call it in this one. I blame Final Fantasy VI. It is well with Garleans not to think to give it wings. Once Meridianum's defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its 4th and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnants of the enemy garrison. Allowing Wheeler's unit to pass unopposed into the Praetorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima weapon. I leveled! Yes, I leveled. I'm still 49. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. Well, that wasn't complicated at all. You only rely on me for 3 things. In addition to the grand companies, we can count upon support of a variety of other parties, from the pirates of Limdilminson to the monetarists of Uda. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Holy crap. You know when the monetarists, and, they don't mention Syndicate probably is involved too? When they get involved, you know something's up. They probably want Ultima Weapon to themselves. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 and 1, and 1 and 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. Free companies. I think that's probably the only time they're referenced in the story. I have a free company. I don't think they're coming along, though. As before, we shall work in concert with the grand companies. Ida, Papalimo, Ishtola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you present us an Uda. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Since, Thangrid's kind of, has an Ascian in him. Yeah, so, since Thangrid represents Ulda, we have to send a substitute. So, Urianger. Tatru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Amphilia, Sid and I shall accompany the main host in an advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make necessary recommendations to command. As Alphanon mentioned, you are to lead the elite group of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well, and stint not in your preparation. Well, of course. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. I'm the only one not doing any cheering or anything. Pray report to the Immortal Flame encampment situated to the north of here when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough. Please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay, so this is the final arc of the 2.0 storyline, Operation Archon. And, well, as brief here to lead us, blah blah blah, we've already read that. And it is A, story heavy, B, as I mentioned before, I may have trouble with the dungeons. Westwind won't be too bad because I believe there's only 2 cutscenes. One when you enter, which will block everyone else from starting. And, I don't care. And one after you leave. Maybe one between the boss and the exit. I don't know. But that will be a very short trial. Each of the episodes in between may be short, but I believe that with the lengths of the upcoming dungeons, especially Marinidium and Praetorium, that should fairly make up for the length. After, back when I started doing these dungeons, I always said I would separate them from the, doing the main storyline. Well, at this point, it is unavoidable. There will be story in the dungeon. So, with that said, if you want to watch the whole story, I will be separating the instances out. No, wait, no, I'm not. Yes, I am, because I need to split time. I may even do splits in the middle of the episode. I don't know. And those will be random. So, we'll have to see what happens in the next couple days, but hopefully I'll be able to have at least a video in, you know, a dungeon. I'm going to apologize for the length over the next couple days, because these episodes are going to be either short or long. But, as we'll see, this is the big shit, with only one bigger shit above it. And I'm hoping to get to that before Heaven's Word comes out. Maybe not video-wise, but physically I should be done before Heaven's Word comes out. Alright, Allied Communications Officer. You are welcome via Alert Sparkle of the Scions. As Communications Officer, it falls to me to issue you your orders. Provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Cape Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Reterensis Arvana. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging point and report to Lieutenant Adalbert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. And this is where I first learned that Cape Westwind was a thing. I never knew there was anything. Why am I walking? I never knew there was anything north of Horizon. No, I never looked at the map, and I never had any other reason to come here. I'm like, Black Mages, they have a quest out here. Warrior, not quite so much. Neither does Monk, or White Mage, or Paladin, which were, respectively, my first 4 jobs. And, actually not Black Mage, it's Thaumaturge that has something out here. And, well, never had a reason, never really looked. Plus there's always, you know, I think there's some maps that do have things marked on that you just can't access. I want to say the, what was that? Castrum Orions is marked on the map. But I'm not entirely certain, and I'm not going to go find out right now. Okay, Adalbert, give me my orders. Tell me what's going to happen. So you're the Alert Sparkle, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Reterensis Arvana departed Castrum Occident a bell ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of the vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Antlion 1, target has not been sighted. Well, I will still do funny voices like, you know, with this guy. This is Antlion 2, likewise target has not been sighted. Trying to do, you know, like that, the people who report on airplanes in the movies are like. But the next part will actually be fairly serious. I mean, if I see something, I'll say something, but there's going to be a lot less jokes and a lot more shock. Antlion 3, we've got nothing for you neither. This is Antlion 4, nothing to report as of... Wait, disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again, target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units, this is Lieutenant Adalbert Cotter. Oh, yes, this is our Gridanian and Limsa envoys. The first step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. 'Tis no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves and follow, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. What won't change is probably me talking wrong. You can still laugh at that. We will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison that should give your people a chance to breach your defenses. Go now, Revealer, and bring us Ritan's head. May Ralgar grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. And, while I do say that the jokes will be lessened, the fact remains that, according to what I've said in the past, a very long time ago, probably very early on, if not in the very introduction of things, I do want to do this kind of speaking for my character. I know I don't do a voice for her, but just kind of imagine my voice as hers, except more girly. And so my character is basically sarcastic as hell, and will flat out go, what, on, you know, anything that's happening. So you'll still get that, but I won't be making fun of as much dialogue, unless my character is reacting to it. Oh good, I forgot how hard these guys were. Voice switches will still be a thing, because apparently I'm become voice changing incontinent. I found out that not only can I do all kinds of new voices, apparently I can't help switching into them. This is one of the ones I mainly go into. Oh, look at that guy. He's like, I'm not going to help these two guys that are fighting. And oh my god, these guys are... Oh, maybe that's why. I did, what was that dungeon? I had Dismal Darkhold before this. And that's where I hit 49. But I think that's all I have to say regarding the upcoming episodes. Just be prepared for, you know, drama bombs, long episodes, and not as many jokes. We'll get into more jokes as this ends. And, you know, while things are still serious, they're not as heavy as Operation Archon until, well, I'm not going to spoil anything if you haven't been that far. But if you've been in the game, you know what I'm talking about is when the next tone change is going to be, probably. I'll give you a hint. 2.55. If you want to see my honest reaction to 2.55, you know, nothing prepared, never done it before, I do have videos of my main going through it on this channel. I have a playlist called Final Fantasy XIV General. Just look in there. Though, everything there is a spoiler. So, keep that in mind if you want to, if you're just watching this like, oh hey, I like Final Fantasy, but I don't want to play the MMO, so, you know, I want to know my story. That's the kind of thing I love doing. That's why I do these things. Some people are not interested in, you know, a certain game, but they like the storyline of a game series or something. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm showing everyone the storyline that they might miss. And with that, Cape Westwind is now accessible, and I will be teleporting out of here shortly. But, actually no, I'm going to be teleporting out of here while I end the episode. But, ooh, good thing I didn't walk 2 more steps. But, later today, we should have my cutscene of Cape Westwind. So, look forward to that. I may post it at the same time as this video. I may post it a couple hours after. I don't know, but they should be up on the same day. And then the next day I'll hit, you know, Caster them. Sorry, that I can't pronounce that, so you get to laugh at that one too. And with its respective cutscenes in the video before it, and then the Praetorium the next day. So the next 3 days are going to, well, next 2 days and this day included, are going to be long. But I do hope you'll continue watching. This is a great part of the storyline. It just gets crazy. But this is Inviolor. Hope you enjoyed. I will see you in Cape Westwind instance, and have fun.